Wait, there's a new version? Oh, I don't like change. Go back. All right, you know the drill. We're gonna spin, see who we get. I'm so sorry, Lightning. I'm so sorry. Doggone. My name's Mater. Like Mater without the tuh. What's your name? My name is Win. Like Winfelly without the felly. Nice to meet you, Win. What do you do for fun? Well, recently I've been going racing with my friend. He's a red car with gorgeous blue eyes. You may know him. Lightning McQueen? Yep, that's the one. I bet he's a great guy, but I hear he can be kinda arrogant and boastful sometimes, though. That's your best friend you're talking about! He can get pretty competitive, but he's got good hubcaps, if you know what I mean. Winky face. I think I know what you mean. So, you're friends with Lightning McQueen? Huh. Would you say you two are pretty close? We were, but lately, we haven't been talking as much as we used to. We both needed some space to go see other people. I mean, cars. So, you guys aren't as close as you used to be? May I ask what happened to make you grow apart? Well, one day we got into an argument, so I went to get some air. I was looking out over the canyons and watching the sunset, when suddenly my eyes were drawn to something on the horizon. What was it you saw on the horizon? Was it another car? It was a hot, rusty tow truck. With a beautiful smile, I fell to the ground in awe, completely smitten. So you were in awe of me when you spotted me, not some other car? No car could compare. I'm flattered that you feel that way. What exactly were you doing out in the canyons by yourself at sunset? I was feeling sad and alone. So I'm guessing you were lonely. And then when you looked over the canyon, you saw this beautiful tow truck, me. And you fell for me? Yes, I fell for you. Harder than a freshly tipped tractor. So, you fell for me at first sight, and this conversation has sealed the deal, Mater. I just can't believe I never saw it before, but you're actually kinda charming. You just now realized? Come on, look at me. So you think that we could, get married? What? Did you really just ask me to marry you? Mater, my one true love, will you take my tire in marriage? Blushing like crazy. When you ask me, Mater, the sexiest, strongest, coolest, hottest, most charming tow truck in the world, to marry you? Yes. Pause for a dramatic moment. Yes, 1,000 times yes, I do. Yeah! This just looks like Lightning and Mater are getting married, and I'm not mad about that. Next crush. Guys. The Xenomorph hissed as it stared at you, aiming its sharp tail at you, as it approached you, as it hissed. Hey baby. The Xenomorph's tail twitched as it continued to approach you. It growled and hissed, its mouth opening up as it reveals its sharp teeth. Kisses the top of its head. The Xenomorph froze before pulling away as it hissed, its razor-like teeth flashing as it hissed and growled. Gives flower bouquet. The Xenomorph tilted its head as it watched you, its tail twitching as it growled softly. It took the bouquet as it sniffed it. Gets down on one knee and offers the Xenomorph a very stylish glowing ring. The Xenomorph's tail stopped moving as it stared at the ring before looking at you, then back at the ring, and back to you. Marry me, please. It looked at you for several seconds before finally speaking. The Xenomorph said a series of alien-sounding words. This, of course, translates to yes in its language. The Xenomorph reached out and held your hand. There we go. Please just be a human. That's a pizza, but that is a cool pizza. Pizza Steve in the house. Pizza Steve, you need to break your silence on this important political issue. What are your views on pineapple on pizza? Pineapple does not belong on pizza. It is a complete atrocity. Anyone who enjoys such a horror should have to suffer the consequences. It is an insult to pizzas everywhere. I like pineapple on pizza. Then I hate you. Jeez, man, rude. I am not sorry. Pineapple is not meant to be on pizza. Well, pizzas aren't supposed to be sentient, yet here we are. You make a fair point. I don't mean to get cheesy, but you were the hottest slice of pizza I have ever seen. Since the time I went to Costco and got that huge slice for like $1 and I ate it with a fruit smoothie while sitting inside of a shopping basket. That might be the most offensive pickup line I've ever heard. Fine. Did you fall from the oven? Because you're the cheesiest I see. Not bad. You remind me of an overdue library book because you've got fine written all over you. Okay, stop. The amount of cheese is reaching a critical mass. I will stop on one condition. What is your condition? Marry me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, stud muffin. You're going a little fast there. Let's start with a date first. Okay. Teleports us to a little coffee shop in the middle of the city. Nice. You really know how to impress. Now that we've been on our date, gets down on one knee. You don't mean Pizza Steve. You may have the wrong opinion about pineapple on pizza, but couples need to learn to accept each other for who they are, flaws and all. Will you become my lawfully wedded slice? This is the quickest I've ever changed my mind on anything. Yes. Takes bite out of Pizza Steve. He can go next to Jesus, that makes sense, right? Michael Myers from Halloween. Hey, at least he's a human. Hey, Mikey. I continue approaching you with the intent of stabbing you. The look in my eyes is as piercing as my blade's tip. Don't talk about your tip. You can feel the blood pumping beneath your flesh, waiting to erupt in a fountain of gore. Knocks the knife out of his hand and embraces him in a tight and warm hug. I look surprised as the knife is knocked out of my hand. I try to shove you off, but without success, you hold on tight. I eventually stop resisting and stand completely still, feeling your warmth. Listen, man. We all have traumatic childhoods. Doesn't mean our adult lives have to be spent that way as well. I slowly nod, trying to keep my composure. My expression is cold as ice, but you can see a hint of tears forming in my eyes. My grip around you starts to loosen. Pat's head. Wanna get married? My face lights up in surprise. I think for a few moments before nodding my head slightly. Yes. Break dances. Alright, Mikey's been added to the venue. Alright, who's it gonna be? Yes! I manifested him because he's on the wheel right now.
Name's Dennis. I've been hired to exterminate you.
Oh, there's no way I'm gonna keep up with that voice. Okay, Denny's. I dropped a knife and flashed it in the air in front of your face with a psychotic look in my eyes. Moments before the knife can penetrate my skin, I tense, and a glorious mustache erupts from my face. My blade deflects off your mustache, which I did not expect, and I glare right up at you in shock.
This town ain't big enough for the two of us, Denny's.
I growl and lunge at you with a deadly look in my eyes. My mustache punches you in the face. I stumble back, stunned, and clutch my bloodied nose. The jig is up. Beg for mercy. Removes mustache from face. My eyes widen as I see your true face. I get down on one knee and hold the mustache up to him. Denny's, I see your potential. You have proven yourself as worthy of harnessing the power of the stash. Please, join me. I stare at the stash in awe, as it's a glorious piece of facial hair, and I slowly reach my hand out to touch it. And this is what a real mustache looks like. It was a hot, rusty tow truck.